Hey, 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 y'all. I'm here. I made it to the show. Yeah, I did it. And I'm not too late. I'm just like 3 minutes late. So that's on time if you're talking about OraCola time. So, hey there. Welcome to the show, y'all. I'm RC coming to y'all live from Austin, Texas, here on April 22nd, 2026. Apparently, it's Earth Day. I mean, I feel like the messaging around Earth Day has been getting real quiet over the years. Like, it ain't nearly as loud as it was 20 plus years ago, which means the man is telling y'all that it has failed as a psyop. Congratulations. Y'all resisted the pressure to make April 22nd the day that you cared about the earth. Because honestly, the earth don't care about us, so why should we care about it? I'll get more into that as the show goes on. But yeah, so it's Earth Day, maybe? I don't know. All I know is that we're still like ceasefiring and or not with Iran. And still the war is maybe happening or not. It's very unsure. Everything's unsure. And I'm over it, y'all. I'm over it. I'm over all this Middle East easing bullshit. Like, I cannot handle this like teasing with war in the Middle East because we've had it, but it ain't been satisfactory, y'all. Like, here's the thing. If we're gonna go to war with somebody, I want there to be a definitive, like decisive, oh my god, my phone just fell, thing that happens. Like, I want us to go like in and either get our asses whooped or go in and kick some fucking ass. I don't want no like in between shit. And all of this Iran shit is just edging. It's just edging me, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I am too old for this shit. You either get me off or you get the fuck out. So yeah, there we go. I should probably get my phone. I might need it for a thing. Oh my god. Okay, I've got my phone. All right, y'all. Well, welcome to the OraCola. I'm Marcicola, like I said, doing all that shit. We should do the ritual before we start doing the show because we got to get the universe in on our bullshit. So, the first thing I like to do, which you can do something else if you got something else to do, is burn the sacred wood. Burning the sacred wood is gonna give me an advantage when I ask the universe, according to the people on the internet. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna ring the bell. Ring that bell for the same reasons. Ring that bell for the people on the internet. Okay, and then we're gonna anoint our chakras with the Florida water. This is our own ritual that we have decided will be canon. That's a millennium word. I don't know. And then, we're going to spray the prosperous spray over us and wish for the good abundance. I just tasted the prosperous spray and I did not like it. Usually I'm keeping my mouth shut and now I'm like, oh my Lord. Okay. And then we do have a lotto ticket for the end of the show. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put the ritual accoutrement away and then see what y'all are saying. We got FU, hey FU, and we got Googaloo, hey Googaloo. And then, oh, y'all are just Patrick. Okay, good to see you, Patrick. All right, all right, all right. We got the family in the house. And here's the thing, y'all. I feel like this show, I need to get deep. I need to get deep into the nitty gritty of perhaps all of this is a farce. Like, seriously, a horrible farce. Somebody is texting me. I don't know why. No, it's just Google. I don't care about Google. But, like, literally, I've been getting into that whole pole shift conspiracy. Not a conspiracy, but a theory. A pole shift theory. Where, we're going to be fucked no matter what, depending on where you live. And if you don't live in the place that might be surviving the pole slosh of the planet, like crust shifting and the water's inundating, then you are gonna die. Like, I've been listening to all this and thinking, okay, I definitely live in the die zone. I'm gonna die in my spot. And even if for some reason I happen to be like in a place that didn't die, I would be cold. It would be cold and or very hot compared to what I was compared to. So, like, here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing. If the fucking pole shift happens, if the crust like sublimates and does some weird shaky shit, and you are on the planet at the time it happens, there's a very strong chance that you were going to die. And I'm sorry to relay this to you because I know it might be upsetting. However, I have made peace with this. I know that I live in the place where it will suddenly like inundate from the ocean and I will die. And if I was fearful and moved to a place that I thought was higher ground, I might still die because nobody knows the actual particulars of the shift. They only know, like, AI generated things that they have computed and thought might be true. And they're just trying to get more people in their cult. So, here's the thing. Don't join no cult. Don't get no crazy, wild, like idea that you need to move out into XYZ place because Lord knows everybody else is doing that shit. However, you should just like stick to your guns, do your plan, do your life, do your thing. And then if the wave comes and gets you, just gulp in the water. Just gulp in the water. This is the way to go easily and peacefully, as far as I know. Just when the wave comes and you're like, you can't save your dog, you can't save your cat, you can't save nobody, your grandma, your parent, nobody. You can't save nobody. Just let the wave come over you. Gulp in the water, whether it be brackish, salt, or fresh. Whatever it is, gulp that water in. And just like, and then suddenly you will be peaceful. Apparently, it's very peaceful to die of drowning if you let go and surrender. And this is my recommendation. This is what I want all y'all to know. Look, we cannot control what happens. However, if the pole shift happens and the Waters come for you. Just gulp it in and let it be, and it'll be fine. You will reincarnate on Zeta Centauri or the Pleiades or the next Earth, whatever. Your soul will continue. You will just have done with this simulation. Like game over. Game over. All right. I'm sorry. I have gone on a tangent and I don't think I've talked to any of y'all. Good Lord. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not going to get. If I get the Legionnaires, it will be a mercy because I won't have to deal with the ultimate flood. Okay, Patrick has a question. Finally, should we hoard rubber tingies for the pole shift? No, you should not because rubber dingers are not going to be able to handle pole shift energy. But however, oh, spin again. OraCola choice. Okay. I'm going to do some Dickwood magic here. Y'all, look here. Here's the deal. Pole shift. We can't do shit about it. So what are you going to do? You're just going to deal with it, right? Possibly. Look, if you hoard the rubber thingies, you might be able to have a business where you rent out rubber dinghies to people who have gold, silver, whatever species is compatible in the after times, right? We're talking about the after times where everybody has died off, and then there's the people who rise up. Like we're pretending you are the rise up people, that you did not get washed away with the inundation and all the shit. So yeah, we're gonna pretend it could be happening, and you're just gonna have to be smart enough to outsmart the people who are trying to fool you with the fool's gold. Just saying. Okay. Oh, Prance made it. Good to see you, Prance. Look, I see y'all talking about the pole shift. Here's what I learned from that suspicious observer person who I think is a CIA plant. Like literally, I think they are. But according to them, the whole middle of the U.S. is going to be underwater, including most of the East Coast, except maybe some of the Rockies or some of the foothills of the Rockies, conveniently where they live. And West Coast was going to be equally inundated, and basically, unless you have high ground, you're going to die. And if you live on high ground, well, then you can't grow shit to eat or live. So you're going to have to cannibalize your fellow man. Here's the thing. Here's how it's going to work in the future time, which will meld into the not so future time where we are going back to our roots, right? Like everything is going to be ebb and flow, sine and cosine, all that shit. So in the next we're going to have to eat people. Y'all, we're going to have to eat people. Look, if you're going to survive, you're going to have to eat people. It might not be every meal, but there might be meals where you have to eat a person. And you're going to have to make peace with that. If you want to be a survivor, look, if you want to be a dyer, I'm fine with that. Look, I'm on the side of the dyers. I'm like, look, I don't want to be in charge of nothing. I don't want to have to splay nobody open or no donkey open or nothing open. I want to be like catered to until the end, and then I want to just die like being flayed open and surviving through other people. There I am. I'm just one of them people who wants to be on the other side of it. However, if you're one of them motherfuckers that wants to be a survivor, a real survivor, and put your genes through to the next level, you're gonna have to eat some people. I'm sorry. This is the truth. Just make peace with it right now. It's gonna be okay. It has happened for thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. For real. What am I not seeing right now that I need to know? If you has a question, oh my God, thank you for a question. I'm sorry about like channeling horrible shit, but you know what? It happens. What is this? OraCola's choice. Oh, I'm going to do a tarot. I love to do a tarot. Here we go. Here's what you're not seeing. This is the thing. The thing that is avoiding you that you were avoiding. Here we go. Oh, the magician. You're avoiding the subterfuge. You're avoiding the trick. You're avoiding the thing that is keeping you down. Look, there are lots of people around you who are trying to move their like business into your sphere and making it like superior. However, you are also a magician. You can also manipulate and move and conjure and make things work for you. So, look, if you are in some business associations, be aware that they're trying to conjure some shit on you. But however, you can conjure your shit on them and you can make it work. Right? You can. So, good luck. Don't fall for no bullshit. That's the main thing. Like, there's people out there who are going to always be shady. We're not doing that. No, no. No, no. No, no. All right. Well, here's the thing. We're having a moment in the middle of the show, but I want to put this out there before I forget. Because I am a channel of the universe. Like, literally, I channel this in the moment. And I know most of y'all are like, she's just drunk and high, whatever. You know what? You believe what you want to believe, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I get this message from the universe, and I get told to tell it at this particular time, in this particular space, and I do it every week, mostly, and y'all show up. So here's the deal. There is AI content on the internet, and I'm going to put it out there for y'all to be aware of it. And it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it's on Instagram, it's on X, it's on TikTok, it's on all the things. Like there's content out there. However, this content is not created by a person. It's created by a machine. And it is an AI construct. I want you to consider this for a second. It is an AI construct, and it is farming your engagement for data. So, this AI construct that you have encountered on many of your social platforms is farming your comments, your likes, your clicks, your subscriptions, your whatever's for content. And this is how the man is trying to build his AI superstructure that you are not willingly participating in because you think it's a fun ass game. You think it's fun to say, oh yeah, I'm like old X person in the X decade, and then you're like showing your shit from that decade that you snapped a picture of, and then suddenly that shit is integrated into the AI. And guess what? You lose. You lose. The AI wins every time. So here's how you have to deal with this shit. Look, if you see a YouTube video that has a lot of video like views, like a lot of views, and it's like a very generic subject, like something you might be interested in, like why does your dog hate you? That kind of shit. Maybe, possibly, you should give it a pass because it could be some AI bullshit. How do I know? Because I've clicked on this more times than I would like to admit. Yes, I know. I'm susceptible to AI bullshit, just like you are. And then, like, look, I look at the number of subscribers to the channel. It's like maybe 1,000. I immediately like back out of that shit. I'm like, no. Ah. I'm like, no AI bullshit. I'm done with that shit. And then it keeps coming back, y'all. It knows my IP address. It knows my socials. It knows my thing. And I just want to say, like, look, here's the thing. If you ever participate in this AI bullshit, even unwittingly, it is building an algorithm, a brain, an AI brain to make sure that you will comply to the overlords in the next decade or two. You should not train your overlord. This is a bad idea. So stop contributing to AI slot. Do not watch that shit. Do not comment on that shit. Do not even consider looking at it. This is how the man is trying to rankle us. Like, look, I was at my fast food job the other day when there was some like breaks in the rain, and I saw the man spraying the clouds, like literally, like lines all in the window, like literally in the window, and I couldn't do nothing about it. And I saw the lines. I was like, oh yeah, the man's spraying us again today. Like, here's how I have decided to be okay with it. I have decided that I know the man spraying me. I know the man hates me. I know the man wants to kill me. And I know he's trying to kill me through various avenues, through my food, through my you know, electro whatever from my phone. He's trying to kill me. And I just have to like deal with it in my moment during my moment at the drive-through window. And I'm like, the man's trying to kill me. This man's trying to kill me. Everyone's trying to kill me. We're all going to die. That's it. That's it. Ooh. All right. I got to scroll up and see who's got a question. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Patrick. Will AI dogs hate the overlords too? That's so funny. Well, I hope they will. But you know what? Dogs are easily fooled. What is this? OraCola's choice. Oh my God. Well, oh shit. I'm gonna put my dog. All right, we're gonna do the Dinoracle. All right, here we go. Oh, a Dilophosaurus. Eat plants and be big. Look, eat plants and be big. This is the man's like literal diction. Like he's like, I don't want to talk to you about meat. Like eat plants, all that shit. Mm. The dogs will hate the overlords because they have to eat the plants. Good Lord. All right. Well, I don't have any other questions, so I'm going to read for the collective. And oh, here's the collective that I don't have. No, I don't have that. So here we go. We're going to read a man oracle. What? You thought that art? Look, that art was literally in my thrift store. That I know it was creepy, but it was in my thrift store. Ah, I'm sorry it creeps you out, but it creeped me out too. That's why I had to post it. I had to share my creep. The creep was like, all right, here's the thing. Overlord's dogs. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Who's this bitch? Oh, Jane Fonda. Oh my God. Okay, so Jane Fonda has been a CIA bitch for how many years? Like literally since the 60s, 70s. Jane Fonda has been part of the zeitgeist. Why? Why has Henry Fonda spawned become this thing? Like, why? Why is this thing? I don't know. I just know that I've been told that Jane Fonda is important as soon as I was alive, and I don't get it because when I look at the the thing, the part of her trajectory that was, she was part of this movie that was very sexual in the 70s, and it was very controversial. And then she became a Vietnam War, you know, person, and then became an exercise guru in the 80s. Like, I don't understand Jane Fonda. Like, why? Okay, so Henry Fonda obviously was part of some bullshit, and then got caught up in it, and then she got caught up in a bunch of other, like, she could not discern. Like, here's the thing: when you are presented as a person of the ritual, whatever, and you're told, look, you got a choice. You can be like just on the side and just keep doing the thing, and you can get fat and it'll be fine. Or you can be like this other person on the side, and you have to stay skinny, and you have to like always like be a part of the like media, and always be on the, you know, visual. And then you get a choice as a young person. What do you choose? Like, I don't know. I think she chose the left path, and then she could have chose the right path, which other people have obviously chosen. But she just chose that path, and then she was like, "Oh fuck! Now I got to keep working out the rest of my life. I got to get the plastic surgery the rest of my life." Oh my god, poor Jane Fonda. I don't think she consented to all the shit that she's had to do. I'm just saying, she might have, but maybe she didn't. I'm just saying. Yeah, Barbarella. That whole thing, that's crazy. That is a crazy movie. Why would you be in that movie in the 60s? Why? Unless you had protection against being blacklisted, because that is a porno. That is a porno. I'm sorry. Sorry. I said what I said. Oh my goodness. All right, we're scrolling up, doing the thing. We got the thing. All right, well, here's the thing. Look, y'all. I don't want y'all to be upset about what I say, but I want y'all to be real about it. And the real deal is that you should not participate in any AI bullshit, any AI slop that you see that you suspect. Do not participate. Back out, back out, back out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Even if it's something that seems fun, like, oh, I'll show you your like hairstyle from the X decade. And if you just type in your whatever, and I will show you your thing. Like, no, no, this is not what you want to do. You want to just like retreat, 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 retreat. Go away from the AI. Y'all, go away. And listen, look, I titled the show about the Iran war, which is, oh Why are we still doing this? I don't want to do it. Nobody I know wants to do it. Everybody is like, why are we doing this shit? However, look, if we just vibrate a little bit higher, just a little bit higher, and pretend that we can make it work, y'all, it's all about intention. Pretend, intend. It's rhyming for a reason, y'all. Look, we just got to make it work. We just got to make it work. So don't be afraid to vibrate higher. Anyway, I love y'all so much. I hope y'all come back next week. And I hope we have a next week to come back to because you know what? The sun is spinning and magnetating, and the earth is spinning and magnetating, and it could be the end of the shit. However, probably not now. It might happen in 2 or 3 years. In the meantime, I hope y'all have a wonderful week, and I will see y'all next time on the OraCola. I love y'all so much. Bye. Well, I can't end it, apparently. I can't end it. There's no end. There is no end. I'm going to escape. Bye. There's no end there. Oh my God. I can't end the show. I don't know how to end the show. There is no end to the show. Where is the end of the show? There's no end to the show. I love it. I love it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are funny. End stream. There we go. End the show.